Hello ladies and gentlemen, and in today's video I'm going to be going over every single team I've used for every single main series Pokemon game. I'm going to go over the whole team and what Pokemon I used. Starting in Kanto. Kanto, I played Let's Go Pikachu, and my team was Venusaur, Pidgeot, Nidoqueen, and Rapidash. Now, you might see that there's only 4 Pokemon. That's because when I was going through to make sure I saw the teams for this video, I only found 4 of the Pokemon that I still have, and I cannot remember the other team members I had in the game. So this is the only one that I still have. The only one that's not here that I can almost confirm that I still had is probably the partner Pikachu. I'm pretty sure I still use that because it has improved stats and it's just better than a regular Pikachu or anything, or any other one, electric type. So that is probably also here. I just don't have it anymore. So that's my team for Kanto. Now we're gonna go to Johto. So Johto, I actually haven't played a Johto playthrough at all. I haven't played one yet as of now. So I don't have any team for it, but I'm hoping that I'll be able to play one in the future. And yeah, so don't really have much for Johto, so that's it. Now we're gonna go to Hoenn, where I played Alpha Sapphire on my 3DS. The team was Magcargo, Aggron, Cradily, Swampert, Manectric, and Swellow. That's the team I used for Alpha Sapphire. This is the first full team. I actually quite like this team. I think it's a very good balance of types, and I enjoyed how Aggron and Swampert and Manectric could Mega Evolve. It was really fun to use those. So that playthrough was really fun, and that team was also, I think, if I can remember, was good. Next is Sinnoh, where I played Shining Pearl on the Nintendo Switch. I haven't played any Gen 4 Sinnoh game. I've only played Shining Pearl, where my team was Houndoom, Staraptor, Roserade, Empoleon, Electivire, and Bastiodon. Once again, I really like this team. Actually, with this one, I went with a theme of naming all of them based off Greek mythology gods. So Houndoom I named Hades, Staraptor I named Hermes, and so on. That team is really fun. Obviously, Shining Pearl isn't a great game. Brilliant Diamond, Shining Pearl. They're not very good games, but I enjoyed this team. I didn't beat the league. Same with Alpha Sapphire. You'll see that I haven't beat the league until later, but with Shining Pearl, obviously not a great game. The league is super hard. Currently, I haven't beaten it, and my Electivire I think is level 70 or something. But overall, I enjoy this team. The only fault though I have with it is that when I was trying to get to Electivire, I traded with my friend, but it took a long time. So that's really my only flaw, but otherwise I really like all the Pokemon, and Sinnoh's probably my favorite region. So I think Shining Pearl and Brilliant Diamond, I wish they were better games, but ultimately I do really like this team. Next is Unova, and Unova, or Unova, whatever you call it, I don't have any team for it also, it's the only other one. I haven't played a Unova game, mostly just because I haven't had an opportunity. Similar reason with Johto. So hopefully we get Gen 5 Remake soon, and then I'll be able to actually play it. But for now, I don't have anything for Unova. Now we go to Kalos, where I played Pokemon Y. This is kind of sad. I wiped the save that I had on my Y. I didn't get very far, but I think I had a decent amount of team. I think I maybe got to the 5th badge or something, but I wiped it, and now I don't have any team. The only thing I can remember is that I started with Greninja. So that's really all I have for Kalos. So I guess we'll just go on to the next one. Next is Alola, where I played Ultramarine. This was actually my first Pokemon game. I got it when I was 8 years old in 2018, and my original team for the game, when I first played it, I actually wiped it to start this team. Which I regret now, but the only thing I can remember from that as well is my starter Incineroar, but I do have this team, which I still know. So this team was Vaporeon, Mudstale, Incineroar, Hawlucha, Vikavolt, Malamar. Now, this team I actually also really like. I think Vaporeon, if I can remember, was actually quite good. Mudstale I got in a trade, which was also pretty solid. Incineroar, you might be like, why did you choose the same starter? Well, I actually really like Incineroar, and I realized I regret deleting the old one, so I was like, I'll keep this one. And then Hawlucha is just a really good fighting flying type. Vikavolt is also really fun, just kind of slow. And Malamar, actually, I think Malamar is probably my favorite member on the team, because I remember that using Contrary, it was actually really good, and I was like, it's a Malamar, why is it so good? But I really enjoy using Malamar. So overall, this team I really do like. But that's my team that I use for Ultraman. Next is Galar, where I play Pokemon Sword. This team is actually like my 10th playthrough of the game, but it's the only one I beat the game with. I basically got the game and I played it a bunch, but I kept restarting it because I never finished it. But this was the first team where I actually finished the game. It was Grapploct, Cinderace, Grimmsnarl, Inteleon, Mr. Rhyme, and Dragapult. Once again, I really like all these Pokemon. You might notice that I have 2 starters. I'm pretty sure I just did a trade where I got the starters and I was like, I want to use 2 starters. So Cinderace is the actual starter I picked, while Inteleon I think I got in the trade. Grapploct, it might be a weak Pokemon, but honestly, I really like its design and I think it's a really cool Pokemon. Grimmsnarl and Mr. Rhyme, both great new Pokemon. Honestly, it's a good type coverage. And Dragapult, I also got in a trade. It was Japanese, but it was actually, I don't remember using it a whole lot, but I think it was pretty fun. Next, we're going to go to Hisui in Legends Arceus, of course. Now, you might be like, why didn't you do this in Sinnoh? Basically, I'm going in how the game is released, I guess. How the regions came out, instead of actually when they are in the time period or what generation. So my team I used for Legends Arceus was Vespiquen, Luxray, Rapidash, Hisuian Decidueye, Hisuian Gudra, and Basculegion. This team was actually a Pokemon that I've been like, some of them, like Vespiquen and Rapidash, I wanted to use for a while. Because I played this one, I'm pretty sure before I played Let's Go Pikachu. Or a little, well, I forgot about that, I used it then. And then also, you have Luxray, just cool. I didn't use it in my playthrough of Shining Pearl, so I was like, I'll use Luxray in Hisui. Hisuian Decidueye, in my opinion, the best fully evolved starter. And Basculegion, I just thought was a really cool new Pokemon. And Hisuian Gudra was also a cool form of an old one. And now, finally, we have Paldea, Pokemon Violet. Where my team that I used in my first playthrough was Tinkaton, Go-Go, Kilowattrel, Skeledirge, Mabostiff, and Clawitzer. Clawitzer and Go-Go I kind of wanted to use for a while, and I was like, yeah, I want to use them this time. And they were both actually pretty good. Skeledirge I think was the best fully evolved starter. Mabostiff was just, I don't know, I liked its design. And then Kilowattrel and Tinkaton were just like cool new Pokemon, and they were good for type coverage and such. So those ones I actually really enjoyed. And there you go. There you have it. Those are all my Pokemon teams that I've used in the main series. Obviously, I haven't done anything for Johto or Unova yet, but I'm hoping in the near future I'll be able to if they release any remakes. But overall, all these teams are fantastic. You know, some of them aren't full because I don't have the full team anymore. But the more recent ones, I still have the teams, and I actually really enjoy them. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video of me going over all my Pokemon teams. And yeah, so I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to like and subscribe. And bye.